guys, welcome to Living with Ulcerative Colitis. I'm Maya, and today we are going to be talking about how to deal with a stoma blockage. This is going to be in a series of 2, and the second video I will tell you guys how to deal with a J-pouch blockage. I have 3 points for this video: signs of a blockage, how to remove the blockage, and ways to prevent future blockages. So first, signs of blockages are, you will notice, I noticed that the bag has a lot of water in it. So when there's a blockage, the output can't be thick because it can't come through the stoma. So you have a lot of watery output inside of the bag. This also results in frequent changes because you have to get rid of the water, and you have to make sure that the water in the bag is not melting the ring that's holding the stoma to your side. Second, I felt bloated, and I would have a lot of cramping sensation around the stoma site. Also, if the blockage remains, which I had only once, it will stop the flow of output entirely and can cause nausea or vomiting, because if it can't go down, it goes up. What to do to my second point is what to do to reduce or remove the stoma blockage. So first, when you have a stoma blockage, there are sizes on the back of a ostomy bag, and these sizes are relative to the size of your stoma or relative to you. Not everyone will have the same size, but when your stoma has a blockage, the stoma will try to become bigger to allow more of the output to go through. The first step when removing a stoma blockage is to make the size of your stoma bigger. So on the back of your ostomy, there is 2 levels. There is 1 and there's 1.5. Some people are in the middle and they're on the dotted line, and other people are on the other side. No matter what size of your stoma, it is normal to you. This isn't relative if anything is wrong. But when the stoma is blocked, it wants to become bigger to allow more room to remove the output. So for me, I would be on 1, and then when the stoma became blocked, I would have to move to the dotted line to make sure that the output could release. Another way to remove the blockage is to gently massage around the stoma site. This is so that any loose foods or whole solid foods can release through the stoma that were blocked. Another way is to lie on your back and curl kind of in the fetal position, and that will help the stoma to flush itself naturally because of gravity. Or I would take a hot bath or a warmish bath for 15 to 20 minutes. But the thing is, when you take a hot bath, you will want to have a brand new stoma bag on, because the second the blockage removes, the bag will begin to fill with output at a very high frequency. And if you're not wearing a bag, then you're just in dirty bath water. The other way to remove a blockage, I would stick to applesauces or yogurt, just loose foods, not a lot of solids, because the blockage usually would be like carrots or something solid. So you don't want to eat more of it because it would just increase the blockage. And lastly, don't take any laxatives or stool softeners, because the output is already liquid, and a laxative or a stool softener would just make it even more so, and it would cause a lot of dehydration. Usually one of those things would work, and the stoma would then release whatever was blocking it, which for me was usually carrots. This reason brings us to our third point: how to prevent future stoma blockages. For me, I had a problem with chewing my food to completion. I would think that I'd completely chewed the carrots until they were fine, but they still had little bits of chunks, and the stoma hated carrots for me. My doctors and my ostomy nurses said they could report that when I had my ostomy bag, they could see carrots, and that meant that I was not chewing them to completion. A second way to prevent a stoma blockage is to keep hydrated, because this allows the food in your small intestines to move, and it keeps things from, like carrots and broccoli, from getting stuck, because the water keeps flushing your small intestine. The third way is to stop eating a lot of high fibrous foods on a frequent basis. So maybe you can eat some each day, but not a lot on one day, because that can cause a blockage. And lastly, I suggest limiting intake of bran or really high fiber grains. So I hope this video was helpful. Please like, share, subscribe, and press the bell for notifications. Bye guys! Better, not better, horrible, not horrible?
Well, I appreciate you leaving the gaps between.